Do you feel like you have to be doing something every single Friday night? Whether that is going out for a few drinks, whether that is making plans with friends and family, or maybe that's going out on an adventure. I want to start this video off by saying there's nothing wrong with going out for a few drinks, making plans with friends, family, loved ones, or even going out there for an adventure. But if there's a gut feeling in you, even the tiniest bit, that is telling you that, hey, maybe I should cut back on going out every single Friday night. Maybe I should be using this time more wisely, doing some more productive things. Then this video is for you. I used to struggle on Fridays. Fridays meant it's the end of the week, it's time to get lit. Maybe I adapted this from my college years, but there was a span of like 4 to 5 years where there wasn't a Friday night that I wasn't sober or I wasn't doing something wild. Whether that was going to a party, whether that was getting high, whether that was going on some crazy wild adventure. And you know how that ends up. Something crazy happens every single time. At the time, I didn't really think too much of it. I was having the time of my life. I met so many new people and I created a ton of great memories until I graduated college. For context, I went to the University of Buffalo, which is 8 hours away from home here in New York City. And you know how it is. When you're 8 hours away from home at 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, you got all the freedom that you got. Like you literally doing whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want. And you know, I made the best of it. I made the most out of it. But I remember coming back from college and I struggled hard that fall. Every single Friday afternoon, I was scrambling to make some plans for Friday night. Whether that was hitting up all the group chats I was in, trying to see if anyone was free, if anyone would be down to go out to eat, to go out to drink, to get high, to go on some wild adventure. And I did that for a few months, probably like 3 to 4 months after college, until there was this one Friday night where no one was free. I hit up all the group chats, hit up all my friends, just no one was free that night. So you know what I did? I got drunk, I got high by myself. And that truly showed how desperate I was, because up to that point, I don't think I've ever drank on my own, ever. I much rather drink with other people. It makes me more social. It allows me to connect with other people. And after doing that for a few weeks, I remember one Friday night specifically, I remember sitting on my couch, cross-faded out of my mind. And I asked myself like, yo, am I gonna continue doing this every single Friday night for the rest of my life? Not only was it affecting my health, my mental and my physical health, it also affected my confidence, especially as a fitness coach, telling my clients to dial in on the weekends, to not go crazy on the weekends, yet here I am, getting high, getting drunk, out of my mind. And most importantly, it affected my energy levels. Like when I was younger, when I was like 18, 19, I would get blacked out drunk and still be able to run it back the following night. But nowadays, in my 20s, especially now that I'm getting older and older each year, I feel the difference. Like it takes me like 2-3 days to recover from, I'm not even saying blacking out, I'm saying like just having a few beers. And knowing me, like I would get blasted Friday, Saturday, and sometimes even Sunday afternoon. So that meant I wasn't truly feeling 100% probably until like Tuesday, Wednesday. And I would just repeat that cycle every single week. I knew something had to change. Again, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with going out on Fridays, making plans with friends, family, and loved ones. I know that for a lot of people, Fridays and the weekends, that is the only time of the week where you're able to make plans, where you're able to do things outside of work. But if you're watching this video, especially if you've been watching up to this point, it's very likely that there's a gut feeling in you telling you that, hey, I should be spending this time a little bit more wisely. I remember those first few weeks not making any plans or not drinking or smoking on a Friday night. It felt hella weird. Like it felt so off. I felt I was missing out on all the fun. I would see all of my friends' stories on Instagram and be like, damn, I'm missing out on all this fun. And I'll be lying if I told you that it didn't suck. There were even times where I gave in. But if you're currently not satisfied with your current reality and you have massive goals for yourself, whether that is with your fitness goals, whether that is with your side hustle, maybe you want to start a business, it is completely okay to stay in on Friday nights. It is completely okay to be sober Friday nights. You can even use that time to work on your goals. You can even go to bed early so that you can get good rest and wake up early come Saturday and Sunday morning so that you can get ahead. The weekend, including Friday, is literally 36% of your entire week. And so much can be done in that time. Let's normalize being sober on Friday nights. Let's normalize not having to go out every single Friday night. Completely fine to do it once in a while. But if you're currently in grind mode, and when I say grind mode, you're not happy with your current situation and where you want to be, and there's a massive gap in between. Let's use this extra time and energy that we have to help us get ahead. Let's use this extra time and energy to help us create our dream life. I'm currently in grind season right now. I've got some massive goals for 2025. And for me, going out and staying up super late on the weekends, it just ain't productive for me and my goals right now. And if you're on the same boat, let's lock in. Let's dial in. I hope that this video was helpful. If you're currently in grind mode yourself, let me know in the comment section below. We in this together.